What's good, YouTube? What is good? I am late. I'm a day late. I'm not even gonna lie. I thought yesterday was the day to post a video, but it comes to find out that today was the third day. Just give me a second. I'm looking a bit mad, yeah? I'm looking mad. But yeah, so I thought, yesterday was the second day, but comes to find out it was today. Stay humble. Stay humble. In this life, when you're going to be out here doing your thing, when you're going to be outreaching to people, when you're going to be asking questions, you're going to have to look up. Sometimes when you look up, those same people aren't going to have the answers for you. All right. I was on call with somebody, and every time I'm on call with somebody, I have a bunch of ideas that I just want to ramble out. Okay. And sometimes, like when I'm hearing these people talk, it doesn't seem like they're really listening to me, right? Which is fine. You know what I'm saying? They have their own views, they own their own ideas. And it's just sometimes you gotta stay quiet, stay humble, and then just hear them out. You know what I mean? Because you're going there for value. You're going there to see what you can improve on. You're going there to see what you can improve on. And if what they're saying is completely out of line, instead of saying, hey, this isn't what I'm talking about, you gotta shift the conversation. It's pretty much like sales. You're selling your idea to that person, but they have their own idea that they're trying to sell to you, right? So if you can guide them to the direction of where you're trying to go, the conversation can flow in your favor. Where you're trying to go, the conversation can flow. That was a bar. But yeah, just be humble. When it comes to in life, you gotta be humble. Because when you're humble, you're able to stay low, stay down, hear people out, listen to people, and then just blow past them. Just figure out what their weaknesses were, figure out your own weaknesses, figuring out, because what's one person's weakness could be another person's strength. Connect with these people and you're up there. You're up there. Just be humble, man. Be humble. Now, what happened to me in the past week? I've been locked in. Lately, I've been actually pumping out content on Instagram, and it's fine. You know what I'm saying? I have a client now. Yippee. I was falling back a little bit, just a little bit, because I was realizing, dang, I'm just waking up and just going straight to my phone. And that was what the last video was about, where I was just talking about don't waste time, because I genuinely sat down and was doing absolutely nothing for that whole entire day. Then yesterday I did that's probably why I didn't even think about creating a YouTube video, because yesterday I was making a video about my whole entire day. It's on Instagram if y'all want to go see it. It's on Instagram. Hold on, let me fix it. Yeah, so that's why I was planning out my whole entire day, and I was bringing pretty much Instagram with me throughout the whole entire day, that I didn't even think about creating a YouTube video. But we made it now. We created it now. And the whole entire spiel of this entire thing was just be humble, because it's hard. Especially if you're how do I even explain this? All right, I have a specific niche that I post on Instagram, right? So when I post on Instagram, it's my niche. But there's also other people on the outside who are looking at you with different niches, who are looking at your content and giving you pointers, right? And it's not bad, right? Because it's okay, this is what you see, this is what you're seeing, this is what you're seeing. You're hearing from other people's perspectives when you're creating your own thing. Don't even get me started on the critics. The critics is insane. But let's say everybody's doing their own thing, right? Everybody's looking at you and saying, yeah, this, that. Now you can either bark back at them and create and ruin the bonds that you are going to need in the future. you will need those bridges, you will need those bonds. But if you bark at them like, hey, this is my content, I'll do whatever I want to do with it, this, that, the third, everybody's going to look at you weird, and nobody's going to like you and your character because you're not humble. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying like be an underdog, let people step over you and start doing what they ask. But the way to be humble is you take what they're saying, you say, yes, I understand that perspective, but here's my perspective. Here's what I'm doing. I will take what you have, right? And whatever feeds into my niche, I'll apply it, and then boom, I'll apply it, and then I'll grow, right? Essentially, that's what we're all doing here, where we want to grow. I think that's the main goal for everybody. My main goal is to blow up. All right. But yeah, like it's all about how you do it. It's all about being humble and taking everybody's ideas and taking everybody's thoughts even when it comes to being criticized too. For example, I posted a video yesterday and somebody came to me and they were like, oh, great video, but I feel like, it should be a little bit shorter. It should be a little bit this, it should be a little bit that. And I was like, that's fair. This was my first ever walk through the day with me video. I understand where you're coming at. I had those same exact thoughts because I did. The video was like 1 minute 39 seconds, right? And I was really trying to aim for the 45 mark, but it didn't go for that. But I was like, I was figuring out the same. I was like, yes, I was thinking the exact same thing. Next time, it'll be better because A, this is my first time doing it like this, and B, I was just getting used to things. Like I was too focused on trying to get that content out on Wednesday. It still came out good. Like the content was great. All right, the video was good. I did it for the first time of doing a walk through the day with me. I'm actually proud of what I did, right? But at the same time, I'm like, all right, now that I did that, now I know the formatting. Now let's see if I can make it better, right? Can I also get a round of applause for the first time ever, or at least one of the first time ever, is my talking video got 1,000 views, which is good. Now, everybody looks at that and says, what are views? Bro, you're not getting this, you're not getting that. Hey, that means the algorithm is liking me. That means the algorithm is looking at my videos and saying, yeah, we'll push this out because look at this guy. He's actually being consistent. Maybe that might actually be another video. Consistency. That's all I got. That's all I got. Just wanted to tell you guys my achievements. Just wanted to tell you guys that, you gotta stay humble. Sometimes you gotta keep your head down until you come up. Sometimes it's best to just stay humble, take in what you gotta take in, and blow up, bro. Like, I would rather stay humble than risk the connections that you are possibly going to make. If somebody comes up to you, like I'm using this example again, if somebody comes up to you, you can either bark at them or you can take in what they're saying and only apply what is towards you, like what actually should be applied to you, because they're going to give you what's in their thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Like I can go up to a baker and be like, oh, I think this cake should be more moist, have more frosting, have more decorations, right? But like, I don't know anything about bakery. I just told you there's probably like a lot more. Maybe they should add one more egg. I don't know nothing about bakery. But granted, if I'm in a higher position than the baker, he's not gonna look at me and say, get out the kitchen. No, yeah, he's probably gonna say, he's not gonna look at me and say, get out the kitchen, get out my kitchen. He's probably gonna look at me and say, all right, now I know how you like your cakes. Now I know how you like your cakes, so every time you come in, I'll just create a cake for you. Content creation is completely different. Create your own content, create your niche, have 5 different content pillars. And when people are coming in and, saying things about your content, then you genuinely only take what's like applied to your niche, right? Like, let's say you make long videos, right? Let's say you're making a 2-minute video. Be like, ooh, somebody comes in and says, hey, maybe this video should be shorter, take that in and be like, yeah, you know what, you're right. Maybe I should compress this into like a 30-second video, or maybe even a couple 30-second videos, or into parts, because that's what content is. It's about figuring out what works and just monetizing off of it. But that was it for me. Stay humble. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see y'all when I see y'all. See ya. Oh wait, I like that ending. I like that ending a lot, yo. I'm gonna see y'all when I see y'all. See ya.